this Tuesday, September 19th. It is now 4:30. Can you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence after? Commissioner Solo-Presti, can you lead us?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, thank you, Commissioner. Can we have a roll call?
Soto-Presley.
Here.
Casperkey.
Here.
Navejas.
Here.
Myrick.
Here.
Hubbard.
Here. For the record, all 5 are present tonight. Okay, number 3, declaration of conflict of interest. Okay, number 4, communications.
None were received.
Number 5, minutes from September 5th, 2017.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to accept the minutes for the Redevelopment Commission for September 5th, 2017. I second that.
Okay, we have a motion and a second for the Hammond Redevelopment Commission minutes from September 5th, 2017. Is there any additions, corrections on these minutes? Okay, roll call, please.
Soto-Presley.
Yes.
Casperkey.
Yes.
Navejas.
Yes.
Myrick.
Yes.
Hubbard.
Yes, motion passes, 5 yes. Number 6 is our homebound conditional forgivable loan approval. Looks like we have 6 applicants.
Yes, we have 6 applicants, and 4 of the applicants are here. The other 2, Leonardo Tescawa and Marcus Ortega, had to work.
Okay, can the ones that are here, can they come forward?
Yeah, he had a
We'd like to welcome all of you. Can you just introduce yourself?
My name is Adam Starkovich, and I am a first-time home buyer.
Okay. And Mr., I'm not even going to try to pronounce your last name. Adam, how did you hear about the program?
Well, my parents have lived in Hammond for my whole life, and I first got introduced through the Hammond College Bound. So I was, I went to school for 4 years doing that, and then when I just started looking for a house, I didn't even know about it, to be honest. It was just asking around to different people that lived in Hammond that I was thinking about living here rather than living over in Griffith. Well, that was the defining point, was the Hammond homebound, that I was going to receive money towards my down payment. I mean, that's what anybody would like. So
please.
that was that's what got me here.
Okay, good. We like to hear that. Okay.
That's awesome.
Sorry to be underdressed, by the way. I know.
Underdressed.
No problem.
I didn't know it was.
You're fine. You're fine.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
So the next person.
This is my client, Maria. I'm her agent and translator.
Oh, okay. What company are you with?
Remax.
Remax, which office?
In Munster.
In Munster?
Mm-hmm.
With Herm?
Yeah, from Hoagie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So can you ask your client, how did she hear about the program?
Well, she heard from me and Jennifer Hinojosa. She used to work here.
Right, right.
I moved to Hammond from Chicago about five years ago, and my dad went through the program, and so we're here.
Okay, cool. I'm sorry, what's her name again?
Maria.
Maria. Okay. Keep pushing our program. Thank you.
That's right. Every day.
Thanks.
Okay, I got it.
Hello.
Hi.
My name is Alma Ramirez, and I heard from it through my loan officer.
And who's your loan?
Cross Country Mortgage?
Cross country. Is that Michelle Jacinto? No,
Not anymore.
not anymore. She moved.
Yes.
Okay. And then who else do we need to?
Good evening. Well, good afternoon to all you all. I'm Gerard Sullivan. This is my wife, Linda Garcia Sullivan.
Okay.
I've been in Hammond for most of my life. I heard through the homebound program through my coworker because he successfully used it to purchase his first home. To purchase his first home, and it's been there ever since.
Okay.
Welcome. Congrats. Good.
Thank you.
Everyone's a first-time home buyer? And who is the young man walking through the door?
Marcus Ortega was able to make it.
Okay, have him come up to the podium.
Welcome, Marcos.
Hello. Hi. Just a real quick, simple question. How'd you hear about the program?
Oh, friend.
A friend?
Yeah.
Okay. Does anyone else have any questions for these applicants?
Again, just your first-time home buyer?
Yes.
So who are we missing? We're missing one person, right?
Leonardo Tescawa.
That's who we're missing. Okay. There's no other questions. Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to approve the homebound conditional forgivable loan approval for the applicants that are here, as well as for Mr. Let's say Leonardo. He could come. Texcahua what?
Texcahua.
You gotta teach me that.
Texcahua.
Texcahua.
I second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second for the 5 applicants that are present, and the one also that is absent for the homebound conditional forgivable loan approval.
Okay.
If there's no further questions for these applicants, roll call, please.
Soto Presley?
Yes.
Casperky?
Yes.
Navejas?
Yes.
Myrick?
Yes.
Hopperidge?
Yes, motion passes, 5 yes. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Good luck.
Congratulations.
You may be excused if you like. Okay, number 7's subordination request approval for Michael and Nicole Winning at 6334 Tennessee.
Mr. President, Commissioners, in your packet, you did not have this 2-page review of the subordination request by the Winnings for their NSP property at 6334 Tennessee. Unusual request because there's no cash back, there's no rate change, there's a slight payment change, and this is all due, briefly, due to their delinquency issue with their lender. And their lender recommended, because of their delinquency, to do a modification. So he's doing a modification of the remaining balance at the current rate. And because of the term being 306 months as opposed to 360 months, the payment has dropped a little bit.
Okay.
And this was done at no cost to them as well.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah, we were discussing it when we first saw it. It was like, okay, this is not making sense to me, but now it makes sense.
when you first look at it, it really doesn't make sense.
$18 is $18.
Yeah. But it's better than
Yeah.
refinancing or getting a second mortgage on the house. It's simply getting a modification of the existing
Right.
mortgage.
Okay. Any questions?
Nope. Nope.
No, I mean, Hammond's in the second and the third position no matter what, so it doesn't matter which,
Yeah.
but there's also a third out there, right?
No,
No.
no, it's just their first mortgage in Hammond's. And Hammond's, you can see, reduces at what, $1,670 every year.
Okay, its original amount is listed. Okay, I understand. Okay.
Okay.
Mr. President, if there's no further questions, I move we approve the subordination request for 6334 Tennessee Avenue.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second for the subordination request approval for Michael and Nicole Winning at 6334 Tennessee. We have a roll call on that.
Soto Presley?
Yes.
Casperky?
Yes.
Navejas?
Yes.
Myrick?
Yes.
Hopperidge?
Yes, motion passes, 5 yes.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, number 8's a request for approval of a professional services agreement between the Hammond Redevelopment Commission and United Neighborhoods, Inc. for the purpose of constructing a model house in the Parish View subdivision, Lot 17, that would be 3118 170th Drive.
Mr. President, Commissioners, in your packet, you should have a copy of the professional services agreement between the Hammond Redevelopment Commission and United Neighborhoods, Inc. for the next model home to be built in the Parish View subdivision. The request of the, is for us to be the developer of the property with a cost to build of an estimated $220,000. The contract calls for $200,000 to build the house. The $20,000 is the 10% allowance that we allow for any unexpected things that may come up. As I explained to Karen earlier, don't expect to put a request in for this. The contractor should be starting on this next week with the receipt of this agreement. And we're hopefully going to get the funds that will help replenish the fund Friday. The house that we sold is due to close at 3:30 Friday. So we'll be getting a net check from the title company to give to the city. Give us about 10 days before we put the request in for the funds, provided everything's been approved.
Do you know?
My checking account, always waiting for that check to come in on Fridays. Mr. President, I move for the approval request for a professional services agreement between Hammond Redevelopment Commission and United Neighborhoods, Inc. for the purpose of constructing a model house in the Parish View subdivision at Lot 17, 3118 170th Drive in Hammond.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second for the approval of professional services agreement between Hammond Redevelopment Commission and United Neighborhoods, Inc. for the purpose of constructing a model house in the Parish View subdivision. That's Lot 17 at 3118 170th Drive, Hammond, Indiana. Have a roll call then, please.
Soto Presley?
Yes.
Kasperky?
Yes.
Villegas?
Yes.
Myrick?
Yes.
Hopper?
Yes. Motion passes 5 yes.
Thank you once again.
You're welcome.
Okay, number 9's reports. Ms. Africa Tarver's here with us. Would you like to share anything?
No report at this time.
Okay, thank you. All right, number 10 is our bills, register of claims.
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion to pay the register of claims for August 31st, 2017 through September 15, 2017. Claim number R55139 through R55200. Is that correct?
Yes.
That's correct.
That is correct.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second for the register of claims for August 31st, 2017 through September 15th, 2017. Claims R55139 through claim R55200. Is there any questions or discussion on these claims? Okay, roll call, please.
Soto Presley?
Yes.
Kasperky?
Yes.
Villegas?
Yes.
Myrick?
Yes.
Hopper?
Yes. Motion passes 5 yes. Okay, number 11, new and unfinished business.
Commissioners, as many of you know, many of the bids were open for professional services two meetings ago, and we did not get as many bid submissions as we were anticipating. So I wanted to request permission to re-advertise for the professional services of appraiser as well as financial consultant, because we want to make sure that we have enough bids so that we can compare the pricing for the services that will be rendered. And on one of them, we only had one person bid, so we just wanted to send it back out to bid to see if we can get some more interest, because generally we try to look between 2 and 3 professionals to make sure that we get a competitively priced, for something competitively priced for the services.
I certainly don't have a problem with it. I mean, is that the fair thing to do?
Yeah, I think,
You know, and I don't want to be, you know, kind of in between here, but if I was the only guy to bid, I might expect that I deserve that thing.
no, and when it comes to professional services, number one, you don't have to bid by law. So that's, we always have. But when it comes, I know I made the comment when we first received them, a lot of the guys that are on the appraisal list that we have, and you want to have 5 to 7 appraisers that are willing to work for you, because you don't know, like, if this guy's busy, you want to go on to the next guy. There may be a particular project that one guy specializes in, so you want to have that list. And what happened is that we only got a couple of appraisers, and some of the guys that do quite a bit for us did not bid, and then we heard later that they weren't aware that they were supposed to send in some sort of letter of interest. Well, these are people we've had long-standing relationships with that we've used, you know, for years, and clearly we don't want to cut them out either. So you don't have to bid, number one. Number two, your RFP says that you can reject them all and start over. And then thirdly, you know, with professional services, you want to have enough people that when you have a project, you want to be able to get it done. So I think, and it's not necessarily awarding and saying you're the exclusive appraiser. You're saying you're going to be on the list, which is what we've always done.
So we keep the other individuals, the other bids on a list?
That's correct.
In case we need, okay.
Yeah, so the ones that have bid are not going to get knocked off the list, and they're not going to have to rebid, right? We're going to just keep them on the list. We would just like a longer list, quite frankly, and we always have had a longer list.
It makes sense. So I could just say, so moved to a motion, and we can.
Would you like?
I think you should move to authorize Africa to send out an additional RFP for the professional services she mentioned. That would be fine now if you said so moved.
I move to authorize Africa to send out an additional RFP.
Sufficient, Mr. Attorney? I second that.
That'll work.
Okay. We have a motion and a second then on the floor. Can we have a roll call, please?
Presley?
Yes.
Kaspricky?
Yes.
Navejas?
Yes.
Myrick?
Yes.
Hawkridge?
Yes. Motion passes 5 yes.
Please amend my motion to say Ms. Tarver instead of Africa. That was not polite.
You're fine, thank you, though.
Okay, number 12, public comment. Anybody like to speak? You have 3 minutes, please come forward. Okay, public comment closed. Number 13.
Mr. President, I make a motion to adjourn.
Second?
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Can you all signify by aye?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Meeting adjourned.